Israeli military killed most of them.
The IDF is the most moral military on this earth. Get real, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
That's right, sis. You show him.
You could spread all the hate you want. We're here. We're loving people.
Well, you guys are committing a genocide.
Hey guys, this is Matt.
Hey, but you guys committing a genocide. You don't even know what it means. Stupid. What happens when Israeli protesters clash with Palestinian protesters? It's worth watching. Before we get to the video, please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, and yeah, let's get to the video.
I'm proud to be Jewish, and I ain't going nowhere.
You could spread hate. We're here to love. You could spread all the hate you want. We're here. We're loving people.
Well, you guys are committing a genocide.
Hey guys, this is Matt
Hey, but you guys committing a genocide. You don't even know what it means. Stupid.
Miller. Today we're here at Columbia University in New York City, and we're going to take a look at the pro-Palestinian student encampment here on campus that's been up for the last couple of days. We're going to go walk through the tents and talk to some students. Let's check it out.
It is their obligation to stand up for justice.
When we arrived at Columbia University, there was chaos outside the gates between pro-Palestinian and pro-Israel demonstrators.
It was a sign saying Israel equals Nazis, yet they go to the protest and do the Nazi salute like this. Give me a break.
We wanted to start by asking demonstrators on both sides what happened on October 7th, in light of a new Generation Lab poll that says only 41% of college students admit that Hamas is to blame for the October 7th attacks in Israel.
What do you mean? What do you mean the poll says that Hamas is to blame? Hamas is to blame, period. If Hamas would not have invaded Israel, not a single person would have been dead right now. Not a single one. If you want to blame anyone, blame Hamas.
Questioning quickly went off the rails when several screaming matches broke out.
The most brutal massacre against Jews since the Holocaust.
The prisoners broke free of their concentration camp, the death camp. Murder, rape, plunder.
Death camp. Guys, the population in Gaza increased like crazy since 1948. What the hell is he talking about? In a death camp, you're supposed to die. This is a beautiful camp. They have beaches, they have hotels, they have beautiful mosques, a beautiful life. They share a border with Egypt and with Israel. Why does nobody go against Egypt? Food for thought.
Violence by white Jews.
And people like to call it a terrorist attack, but it was a massacre. It was a massacre. Okay? Yes, it was. And you're disgusting for denying it. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Israeli military killed most of them.
The IDF is the most moral military on this earth. Get real, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
That's right, sis. You show him. You show him. He has to cover his face because he's a coward. He knows he's on the wrong side. That's why he covers his face. He knows there's going to be consequences, but you're brave. Stand up for this disgusting behavior. I support you.
If you're going to wave that flag, maybe take your mask off and stop being such a coward about it. Bro, we're proud of who we are and what we're standing for, so take a good picture. That's why I dress cute for the occasion, okay? Okay? I'm proud to be Jewish and I ain't going nowhere. I love who I am and I'm indigenous. Yeah, baby, Jews are indigenous, if you didn't know. That's right. 3,000-year documented historical presence.
Israel has about 10,000 Palestinian hostages.
And he's a Christian. Oh my God, he's a Christian. Jesus Christ was a Jew. He was born in Judea, not Palestine. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You're embarrassing yourself. You're going against your religion. Get this cross off your chest.
Shame on you.
10,000 Palestinians.
Get your mask off. Get your mask off, coward. You could spread hate. We're here to love. You could spread all the hate you want. We're here. We're loving people.
Well, you guys are committing a genocide.
Okay.
Say that. Genocide. What genocide? Everybody knows that.
What genocide?
Yeah, what genocide?
Am Yisrael Chai! Am Yisrael Chai!
Hey.
Am Yisrael Chai!
Yeah.
I care so much about your opinion. Oh, okay. Funny.
And now you're homophobic, right?
Now you're homophobic. Half of them don't even know what they're protesting for, and it's a fact. It's a fact. You could go in there, ask them, what are you supporting? They'll say, free Palestine, because they don't know what else to say. Again, I'm not saying anything else, because I don't hate anybody. I'm not against any message, but us people in Israel, if we don't fight for our right now, we'll cease to exist.
We were expecting to talk to some of the students who were actually in the encampment. Unfortunately, we were met by the same response with almost everybody we talked to, which was they weren't media trained and they would refuse to talk to any press. We decided to just walk up to students who were within earshot of the border of the encampment and just ask them our question: what happened on October 7th? And see what kind of answer we got.
What happened on October 7th?
You can ask them right in the entrance. That's where all the media people have been, reporters and everyone.
We did go over there and we talked to some people, but we wanted to ask people actually in the encampment, and they said that we couldn't come inside and actually talk to you guys. So we just want to ask one question: what happened on October 7th in Israel?
I can't speak on that.
How can you be at a protest and yell and shout, Intifada, Intifada, but you can't answer simple questions? The questions that if you answer them, you'll realize that you shouldn't even be at the protest.
But
Isn't that what you guys are here to do, to speak on that, though?
Nah.
I'm just not media trained. I wouldn't be the best person to ask. So.
But you're here and you have an opinion and you're supporting Palestine, I presume?
Yes, but like I said, please redirect all the questions to our southeast entrance.
What happened on October 7th?
Are you press or are you?
Yes.
Okay, well, the press usually congregate over.
We talked to some people over there, but we weren't able to talk to people in the encampment, which is what we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we just wanted to ask what happened on October 7th.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't answer any questions at this time. Sorry
Because the moment they do, it collapses.
about that.
Okay. Do you guys know what happened on October 7th?
Sorry, we can't talk about that right now. But thanks for coming out.
We came and we wanted to talk to people actually in the encampment. Is that possible?
So I don't believe so at this time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, just because like we have like a lot of press here, and we're also trying to make sure that
They're just trying to keep
we're able to like organize amongst ourselves. You know, people are like living here, doing their own like. People are like making
just
art.
because,
You know?
as you can imagine, it has this much media. They're just trying to make sure everyone feels like safe and like
I
keep
understand
good
that.
things.
So we just wanted to ask one question: is what happened on October 7th in Israel?
I hate to say, we're not
can't even
answering
answer
all
that
questions right now.
So it's just like
apologize.
not,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you wanna
because they
talk
do
to-
have that system. It'd be great if you went down there.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
But, all right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then we decided to just try to walk in through the front entranceway of the encampment and just see what happened. There were faculty members outside the gate with orange vest who were actually vetting anybody from entering the encampment, making sure that they were students or approved press.
I've never seen it like this.
Sorry,
Was it like
can I
this
help you?
yesterday?
Oh, yeah. We're just gonna go in and talk to some of the students.
Yeah, so the students are giving interviews outside today,
Oh.
2:30 to 4.
Are we able
no,
to just
no
go in?
press is allowed, yeah.
Okay. Is it like an open space though, where people can go in and out?
Students can, but press is not allowed in. That's like their community guidelines.
So, but the
we're
students,
trying to respect
the students
them.
who are willing to talk are out and about.
Yeah, so if you see all the cameras, they're all
walk
giving
around, yeah.
interviews.
The ones inside are not willing to talk.
The ones
or-
inside are part of the people that are outside giving interviews. So if you don't mind, maybe you do that.
No, let me translate what you said. The people inside have no idea why they're there. They're just there to create chaos. That's why they can't answer questions, and that's why you can't go inside. That's the answer she meant to say. If that wasn't clear.
Try to interview anybody that
Okay.
you want here.
All right.
When that attempt sadly failed, we were forced to conclude that the brave social justice warriors who took over their campus in the name of Palestine were afraid to talk to media that wasn't pre-approved by the faculty. The whole experience begged the question: if these kids had such convictions to take over their campus and occupy it for several days unlawfully, why were they so hesitant to enter into a dialogue about the issues that they're protesting about?
Yep.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more Columbia University protest coverage.
I'm proud.
Beautiful video, and it shows you exactly what I've been saying since the beginning of this. These people have no idea why they're at the protest. They don't know how to answer questions. Their IQ levels are very, very low, and that's what you're gonna face when you talk to them. They're gonna resort to emotional responses like "you kill children, you kill women," blah 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 blah, because they can't resort to logic and have a logical conversation. Still, great video. I'll attach the original creator in the description down below so you can show some support. And if you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel that I am running, please do so because we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. And if you want to support me financially, you can do so through Buy Me Coffee or Patreon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Yalla, bye.